Alright. Chat. Yo, yo. Great. I just froze my face cam somehow. Plus video capture device. Okay. There we go. Alright, chat. Let's do that. And we will do one more thing. We'll go here. View your channel. This one. Live chat. Pop out chat. Live chat down. Close that. There's my pop out chat for that. Let's stream on Discord as well. Share, copy link, go to Discord, my server. At everyone live now on YouTube and Discord. Paste. Let's go to Discord here.
Hello.
Oh, hello. What up?
How are we?
I'm doing pretty good.
How are we? Oh, that's good. Are we live on YouTube, on Twitch, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, on MySpace, on
Just YouTube and Discord. What's that new one that everybody likes to send me? Tumblr? Not Tumblr.
Oh God, Tumblr. Are you on Apple TV? Are you on? I'm looking around my room for subjects to bring up, like crappy video editing software or video streaming software.
Lol.
Are we on YouTube or what?
We are on YouTube. Yes.
Nice.
I'm trying to figure out how to log into my eBay or which email I used.
I don't know what to tell you because eBay is a potato company.
Indeed, but I'm trying to sell some of these blasters I don't want, so.
You're trying to sell blasters?
Indeed.
Yeah, well, what you got for sale?
Let me see. Backpack.
How could you not immediately remember everything that you have for sale?
I mean, I did want to see if there was anything extra. Air Warriors Pixelator, some Avenger Force Equalizer. So crappy.
I can't remember what the Equalizer is. Oh no, I remember what that is.
Indeed. Hang on one sec. Do we have? Why do I not know how to work this thing? How do I do? Oh, turn on camera. No, I don't need help with my camera. Go away, desktop.
Wait, is your camera on, are you using your camera on, like, Streamlabs or whatever you're streaming on?
I am.
It's not going to work on Discord because it can only connect to one source at a time.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
There should be a way to do, like, multiple sources, but I'm pretty sure you would have to get a desk for that, or a dock for that.
Oof. I don't have.
Those are expensive.
Actually, I have the Equalizer 2-pack. Dungeons and Dragons blaster.
Oh god, which one do you have for sale?
Whatever this 2-shot like dragon looking one is.
Oh, the Raycor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trashy like Spider-Man Jolt thingies.
Oh good heavens.
And I think the Dark Zone Blitzfire and the X-Shot Menace as well.
The Blitzfire is like the only
Or
good
Spring,
model of
sorry,
those
Springfire,
things.
not Blitzfire, Springfire.
Oh well, that one's not very good anymore.
Sorry, Adventure Force, it's not Dark Zone.
In other words, Busby.
Yeah. And Dark Zone Covert Ops, like the 4-shot pistol thingamabobber.
Oh. Well, let me try and find your channel.
Probably shouldn't be too hard to pronounce. Oh man, sorry. We can see your login. No kidding, I'm not going to show my password, my guy.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Hang on 1 second. Actually, that is true. I should probably... I'll go to face cam only for right now. It's frozen, but that'll work for right now while I log. Supervisor? Dang. Passkey saved. Got it. Oh! Alright, I can go back to window with facecam. There we go. The problem is, if I have to take pictures of these, I have to do it on my phone. So. But I think I could do all the other setup on here. Where'd I go for listing? On desktop. I've done this on my phone, not on my eBay.
I'm watching the stream, not the Discord thing, because he criticizes my videos so much, trying to improve, and he has the right to do that. Don't take it personally. It's simple.
What's going on in chat?
Double Punch is upset because Jason is in the chat, and like for no like Jason didn't even say anything to him, and he just started going off on him.
Who? Supervisor?
Yeah, Supervisor's Jason. And it's like, even if he did criticize his videos, it's like, that's not an excuse to come and just like berate him in the chat. I don't like Supervisor. Here's the thing, Double Punch. Literally nobody cares, and there is no reason to bring this up here right now.
Indeed.
Like,
thank you.
Tess.
You're
welcome.
You want to be a mod for my YouTube channel? I mean, if you're...
Yeah, sure, why not? Do you have any staff on your stream mods?
I believe so. I think it's Break, Spider, and Phase.
That makes sense. I've done nothing. I'm just watching the stream. Exactly. He's literally just sitting here talking in the chat, which he's allowed to do.
Hang on. Because I'm trying to figure out how to... Selling. There we go. List an item. Tell us what you're selling. Nerf. Should I say it does Nerf blasters or Nerf guns? I feel like gun would be more popular.
I had to tell him I don't like him. Double Punch. There are so many different ways that you could have talked to him. Like, there are private ways you could have talked to him. You could have talked to him through Discord. You could have emailed him. You could have done anything. You choose to annoy him in the chat of a live stream. Like, mate, seriously, imagine if you showed up into a live stream and I immediately showed up as soon as you started talking and just started complaining about you for no reason. Like, how is that fair?
Continue without a match. List the condition of your blaster. Let's do the Equalizer 2-pack first. Condition of your item, new or well, we're gonna say used because I used it for.
I don't want to talk to him. I don't want nothing to do with him. Then leave the chat. It's not that hard. Like, seriously, mate.
Tess, can you get on my stray on there so I can add you as mod? and you can handle this chaos.
I just typed -4. I was trying to type 14. It doesn't really matter.
Add as moderator. I'll do your managing moderator. You can do that. There you go. I'll let you handle some of that while I'm trying to set up this.
Alright, thanks. Then why are you talking to him right now? Like, exactly.
Use words people would search for. Oh, okay. You tried to get me to do. Alright. It's actually not Nerf, but unless if I want to clickbait. Adventure.
Let me see if I type.
Force.
If I type something, my name should be Blue. Okay, yeah, my name is Blue.
Yeah. And you have the little like
the wrench.
gear. Yeah, the wrench
I'm
thing.
done talking about. You shouldn't have brought him up in the first place, Double Punch. If you say anything else to Supervisor again, then it's going to start becoming a problem because you're already disrupting the peace in this chat.
If he does one more thing, just go ahead and time out him. Don't ban him, but just time out. I double punch that. You've never done that in one of my streams, which is why I'm getting annoyed now.
It's just like here, like I'm here to talk to you, got Nerf. Then stop talking to Jason. Stop talking about Jason. Leave him alone. Double is talking again. I know, I'm just making a point.
Brand Adventure Force, yes. Buyers frequently search for these. Oh my god. I forgot how much stuff I have to enter into eBay to do. Product line. Adventure.
If I sound more depressed than usual, it's because I'm really, really tired. And I just don't feel like dealing with dumb crap. So, like, I'm probably going to be a bit more strict than usual when it comes to, like, annoyance in the chat.
I get you. I'll let you know if you go too overboard. I trust you though.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm a bit tired too. Yesterday I did like a 52-minute stream of me playing Minecraft. I got bored like halfway through. I feel so bad.
That makes sense.
Like I got bored
You have
like...
162 subs. You need more.
I get... I do what I can. But I make my content whether I have 0 subscribers or 10 million subscribers. I'd still do it the same.
Makes sense to me.
What is character family? What do I have to put in here?
I have no idea what.
Age level? Why does eBay require all this stuff?
Because eBay is a company that's as big as Nerf as such, because big companies
True.
like
I'm gonna stay in the call, but I'm gonna get off on that. Yo, Tess, you like faded out halfway through that one.
I just said that big companies make the worst crap.
Indeed. Age range 8 to 11. I don't think 8-year-olds should have Nerf blasters, and use them safely, but whatevs. And 17 years and up will do it for that. Year?
There you go.
Why? Additional, do I have to put in this stuff?
Plus, toy box 1, why won't my homemade backgammon eggs, chair, bed, fast sponge who hates its $4.99 lifeboat, shoestring, bag pipe bomb, jackdaw, doorstop, stopwatch, watchdog, dog collar, Colorado, Adderall, Lazarol, sleeping, ping pong, poncho, choke chains, paws, swordfish, Cisco, bobcat. I didn't even know.
I'm doing well, double punch, thank you. Okay. Oh, you actually added me in the chat. Every time that I do that, it doesn't work for some reason. Add from mobile, that's actually pretty good. I forgot that I have to add phone.
This is dangerous to be streaming because, like, at any point, I don't remember the process set up for, but I know that it is possible to like all your personal information in like 1 second if you press the wrong button.
True. Add photos. I have to add photos. Chat, should I include darts with this? I don't know.
It depends on what darts you're including.
Well, I mean, it's 2 Adventure Force blasters. Did I even want darts? I mean, the question is, do I add darts at all? I mean, it doesn't matter which darts until we decide, hey, do I want to add darts?
Who knows?
I have to take photos. Hopefully I don't get... I move all of this stuff real quick. I will do it from mobile.
Okay.
That is... that. I should probably go up here, equalizer 2-pack. I should probably specify that. What do you mean? Don't forget to include details like brand color. Come on now.
Why do you just not have a shirt on in the stream?
What?
I'm looking at your stream. Oh wait, you are wearing a shirt. God, it looked like you weren't wearing a shirt. I was just...
That's like, no, I'm not doing that on stream.
I would hope not. Oh my goodness.
Supervisor left the stream. Oof. Sucks. Can you go away to one of these? So used condition, upload from mobile. Send a notification. Plus. No, why is it I have to rotate the freaking picture because it took it like that. Edit. Crop. Rotate. There we go. Let's crop that down. Get that box out of there. The shadows. I do this all the time for thumbnails, so I do all my YouTube.
Oh,
I do all my YouTube thumbnails by hand, so. Choose photos. That one. Upload. Select. Close. I think that's good enough. Did I need more? Not if I'm gonna include darts. You can add up to 24. Buyers want to see all details and angles. That's all the angles you're gonna get. Get wrecked.
come here.
Do you think they need more angles than that, Tess?
No.
Me neither. Description. 2.
You starting to see why I don't? Okay.
Yeah. As I'm doing this, I'm like debating if I should even like go through with this and just make these just all private sales. Just like if any of y'all want it, we'll just send.
Imagine having to put up with all this crap every single listing you want to make.
That is true. The problem is, then I also thought about I have to pay for shipping labels and boxes. And I have to take time out of the day to go to said post office.
You can always add like however much you want to make for shipping. Make them pay for it.
Huh. Okay.
I'm gonna go and message Jason and make sure he's alright.
Okay. 2. Adventure 4. No, that's 2 words. We'll do one listing and just experiment with this, because if it doesn't work out, then I won't list the other ones. I'll just like donate them to Goodwill or something. But
yeah, because I mean, no offense, but I don't want an equalizer, and I really don't want a pixelator again either.
I don't.
I'm working, so I can't always message, but I'm here. Oh, okay.
Awesome. Bro's just
Jason
in
is
the break room watching the freaking stream. Force.
Hi, Bub. One sec. I don't know who Roger is, but welcome to the...
I'll just do one listing and then we'll get into like my Nerf inventory and start sorting that stuff. So I really want to do that on stream and not in. Excellent. Can I not capitalize random word? I'm capitalizing random words. What is going on? I did pass English class, I promise you.
Jason, you savage.
Roger's all.
If I'm not mistaken, yes, this is Tessera.
Yeah.
Listen to what Jason said. He said, "Also double love me or hate me or thinking about me."
Wow.
Funny. I believe I saw Tess in the Discord call. Yeah, I'm just sitting in there doing nothing. Because...
I mean, I thought that it would be just fun to also reach out for Discord if you guys thought it was easier.
Yeah.
Because there's so many times that I stream, like especially at like 8:36, and I'm streaming to nobody for like 45 minutes. So I thought if I started a Discord call, it would change stuff. Is it clickbait? Maybe.
And hey, not me. I'm usually like the most energetic person you will ever talk to, but right now I'm just am not having it. I don't think I said this, but I'm a big fan of you, Tess. Hey, thank you. You helped me make some purchases. I'm glad to hear it. If you're in the Discord, I don't think it would be that bad if you joined us and we could just talk about nuggets all night.
Used for filming purposes. Oh my god, can I spell?
Which one is Roger in the Discord? Is it Commander Thorn?
No, it's somebody.
Oh, I see. Someone, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I think can I change his name in Discord? I'm gonna change it to like actual Roger so I know who the heck he is.
I don't know. I'm not allowed on calls. Oh, that sucks. You sound dead. I am so tired today. I have been doing so much crap. I'm just not having it. I'm so tired. I want to go to bed.
I have to do. You know what? I've done this much. I am deciding I'm not gonna go through with this. Forget that.
You've had enough of eBay's terrible system, haven't you?
Indeed. Hang on 1 second. Hey, what's up? You helped me make some purchases? Awesome. That's what I try to do. Maybe, but I also get to decide if I want darts or not. I mean, I'd rather make that in the actual purchase because I factor that into the price. I mean, if it... You'll test? Give me 1 sec. I'll show you how many I have. The entire shoebox. How far behind is the stream? Like 10 seconds? Really? Wow. Me too. I got them. I got a few of them. I got a few of them with a few blasters, and I liked this, so I bought like a 200 pack off of Amazon. Indeed. All right. Well, I'm gonna put it back in this backpack because all these are just gonna go to Goodwill, so and then we'll actually go into my other Nerf inventory, the stuff that I'm actually using. Go away, Pixelator. Nobody likes you. God, I hated doing the review for that. Indeed. It's a jigsaw. Okay. I would still be here, so see you later. Did you? Alright. Alright, Jed. I'm actually gonna close out Discord. Uh, Discord streaming. We'll just stream on YouTube. Mix and chili darts are pretty good. Let me put all of this stuff in here. That will go into my Nerf arsenal. Alright, chat. Let me make sure. Let's see who all is still here. Roger is the only one still here. You know what? Frick it. I'm gonna open back up the Discord just in case. No, I don't want to accept the quest. So I'll open up that chat just in case. Ah, welcome, Roger, to that one. Alright, so we're gonna get into my Nerf arsenal here. Coffee bag number 1. Actually, I think I dropped some stuff. Give me one sec. Roger, are you still here, though? You're the only one I'm streaming to. Am I? No. No. I'm not ready for that kind of responsibility yet. So in this one, so I have Elite 2.0 Trio, Nerf Play Shot, and in this pocket also the X Shot, MK3. Go away, Steam. I didn't mean to open you up. I might list some of this stuff back on eBay, but I'm just not doing it right now because it's too much of a hassle. But so X-Shot MK3. I forgot how this thing fired, so we're gonna fire off some darts. Manually rotating darts. Piece of crap. Absolute piece of crap. So I think I'm gonna put some of the tinier ones in there. I have 2 duffel bags, by the way. Chat, I got 2 duffel bags full of stuff. Let's go back to YouTube chat. So that's all that's in that pocket. We might change that. Let's see what was in here. Lead 2.0 prospect. Still in good condition. We got the trio there. Elite 2.0 Volt. And the Nerf and Strike element, which fired incredibly well, actually, if I recall. You know, the delay for the chat is so bad, it takes 30 seconds for the message to pop up. Can I change that? Is that... Bolts don't work at all? Mine kinda does. Is there a way that I could change the, this one? Maybe taking a... Oh no, the timestamps. You know what I'm probably going to do? Is I'm probably going to redo chrono tests, like right now. Hookshot insanity. What? "64 feet per second with the freaking element for the response time." Should I just stream in Discord then? I mean, half the people that I stream to for this one, people that stream on YouTube like are in Discord, except for a couple. It's up to you. If you think Discord is better, I can switch over. Okay. For these, so 65 feet per second with the element, by the way. That's pretty darn good. So that's gonna go in there. Lead 2.0 trio. Volt. My Volt does work, except for I couldn't get into the battery tray because I didn't have anything to strike this with. With it, I tried a pen, I tried everything really. It just wouldn't, so I did it. And the prospect until after I do the hello out of ideas. Until I do the series overview of Elite 2.0, I'm holding on to the prospect, but then I'm getting rid of it. It's gonna be like round 2 to Goodwill. That's what's in that pocket. Alright, in this pocket, let's say we got X-Shot Kickback. I've got the FPS on this thing. $77. That's pretty darn good. The X-Shot Kickback. X-Shot Flux. Decent blinker, I like the Flux better. Actually, oh, I was gonna redo my inventory now. That one, so there's the bit, there's the and that one. Down in here, Elite 2.0 slash hate this thing, but I gotta do a series overview. Elite 2.0 Ace. A Dudo's Blaster. This is an off-brand thing I found in Walmart. I forgot what the velocity of this was. 53. Honestly, not horrible. And the Jolt. My Jolt is horrible. My Jolt shoots at 50 FPS. It should be about 59 feet per second. So there's that. Flip it over. Elite 2.0 Commander. This is in really good condition. Maverick. Also, after I do the end series review, getting rid of this thing. Might do some mods to it, but I have a strong arm. Why do mods to Maverick when I can mod a strong arm? X-Shot Reflex 6. Pretty cool. What was... I honestly forgot what the velocity of this thing is. 79. Not bad. I do not like this thing. Original Alpha Trooper. Basically, all the blasters that I have in my inventory is pretty much everything that I have a video on, whether it's a review or drifting or something. But I'm still going through it because I'm going to reorganize some of this in my closet stuff. So, original Alpha Trooper. Recon. Sonic Barrel Break. Elite 2.0 Contender. So that's it. Triad. And a Slice Shot. Carry my Jolt with me to school. Dude, no. Don't do that. I forgot what was in this one. Oh yeah, the Glow Shot, the X-Shot Mark MK3. So that's everything that is in that duffel bag. Let's go get the other duffel. Move the darts over. Hang on one sec. Let me go. No, out of ideas. You left the chat. Roger, thank you for sticking with me. So we also have Retaliator. Picked this up while thrifting. Actually, kind of rugged. With it, I didn't do a test with a chrono data test, but I'm not going to because my magazines are in the box over there. Elite Retaliator. Elite Rough Cut. Elite Stronghold. Alpha Strike Flight. I think that should also be in that backpack over there. Get you out of here, garbage. Rival Chronos. Alright, I'm still streaming. Cool. Making sure everything's okay. Roger did awfully silent in the chat now. Are you still with me? Hammer Shot. Oh, that's how you do defend. Okay. Elite Disruptor. Elite 2.0 Tetrad. Again. Is the chat not working? You're chatting? Oh, okay. Oh, it's just there was like a little gap. Okay, there's not that much gap between talks. My bad. With that one, Elite 2.0 Tetrad. All of this Elite 2.0 stuff, I think once I do the series overview, like get all the blasters, or at least review all of them somehow, whether informative or physical, I'm gonna get rid of Elite 2.0. What else do we have? Oh yeah, these are those Hero Shot blasters. That one might be worth keeping just to say, hey, I have it. The other one I'm getting rid of. Ah, very recent, the End Strike Agility. End Series, sorry. End Series Ward. I have the Scout Mark II. The Hero Team, Alpha Team. Hero Blaster from like 5 below. That's also going to go to Goodwill. Get that out of here. The Nerf Night Finder, which this, just like the Element, shoots at high velocity. I don't know if it's my for even end strike series. Like I think this and the Element both shot like 50-60 FPS. I don't ever recall end strike blasters like single shots like that, especially that early in the game, shooting that high velocity. So I'm quite impressed. I think that's all of the blasters in the main compartment. Now for everything else. Got nothing in there. I'm here after taking a shower. Nice. Oh, I got stuff in that pocket. Oh, this is that Gel Fire blaster that I decided I'm not going to review. Nerf Pro Gel Fire. That's going to Goodwill. Chat, that's 2 duffel bags full of that. It's funny how the Knife Finder and emergency pistol shoots harder than the Stampede that's full auto. Assault rifle primate. Yeah, that's quite impressive, I think. With that one. So, there's a big pile of stuff on my floor now. with that one, but we're not done with. I'm just doing blaster inventory right now, and then we'll get into like my dart inventory and how we're also going to sort these back into those duffel bags. So give me 1 second to get the remainder. All right, the remaining blasters that I have: Elite Shelf Strike DS6 Magic the Gathering Limited Edition. I did record a review for it. That review will probably be out within the next day or so. You just have to upload it, but I got that with a shell extension. My personal Strife build, modular Strife. I kind of like this a lot. Can't wait until I can repaint it and then reinforce this dog. This is gonna be awesome. Like that. Your computer is running low on storage space. From what? Why does my computer running low on storage space from? Are you still working on that Stripe build? I still live in my parents' house build. They don't really know that I've gotten this invested into the hobby. That's going to be another conversation for another time, so no, I'm not going to paint the blasters right now. It's going to be a while before I actually paint this and modify it, like when I live on my own. With it, we got a recent blaster that I have, Dart Zone Max Striker 2. I basically been playing with this the last like 3 days, just practicing reloads with it. But we're gonna set that aside for the magazines and such. What else I got? Elite 2.0 Storm Charge. That one I haven't done a review on. Elite Hydro Fire. Got this while thrifting. You can take off the label. Elite Hydro Fire. Feels like that there's still batteries in there. I'll have to change that. And finally the Elite, the X-Shot Pro Long Shot. That one with the mag adapter on. So, just leave these out of them. Alright, chat. Give me 1 sec, because this thing gave me a notification about storage space on my computer, and it should not be taking up storage space by streaming. System. Storage. 620 megabytes free? What is taking up? You know what? I have a solution. It's called... We go to Steam here, and we're downloading a game that I'm no longer playing. That'll free up a whole bunch. Manage, uninstall. And let's see how much storage space that saved. 3.8 gigabytes. Wow. What is taking up all the storage space? Yes, I want to delete that. What took up all the storage? I don't get it. Don't get it. Streaming should. Ow. Sorry. Streaming should not take up storage space on my computer. Let's get rid of that. I think that's another 5 gigs. Empty. Yes. Close Steam. Go back into settings. System storage. 8 gigabytes. I can live with that. Like to know how the Hyperfire feels. I have small hands that are neither fat nor long. How do you think of it? As someone with experience, how it feels uncomfortable. But look. I believe this is with batteries in. I don't mind that. If you're talking about this area back here, that's all right. Up here, like up front, is where I'm mainly complaining. I don't like the grip area down here, but back here, I could deal with that thumbnail stock. I have small hands. It's okay. Okay, right. This is definitely very heavy glass figure. Alright. So now, I'm going to step away from the mic for a second, but our goal is to put these back into both of these duffel bags. So let's start with the big section. What are we going to keep in the big main section? I think we keep that, recon, basically anything, any strike, double barrel break, never. I guess we'll go to elite now because all this other stuff can go in the pocket. We'll put in the rough cut in there. Disruptor. There's retaliator will go in there. Here's my strong arm. Strong arm. Greg, could you react to content and stuff after? Yeah. I could probably do that. Give me a bit. Alright, I think for the big ones, I think that's all. This little pocket, we got little stuff. So let's do Elite. I wanted to keep all the Elite 2.0 together. But, so we'll do extra MK3. Kickback. I don't think the Flex can fit in here. Where's my Jolt? Jolt. And we'll put the Dudo's blaster in there. This pocket. Low shot. that's good. I think that's all that we will put into there. I meant to put the hammer shot in here as well. There's a couple more pockets in this. We do that one. There's this. Okay. And reflex 6. We got one extra pocket in there. I like that. You might come back. Okay. Alright, this one. Check the tender. Man. Agility. The board. Primary. Shellfire. Now, Cronus. I think that's all that I'll put in there. This pocket, small enough for that one, those two. This pocket. I think we can fit the Volt and the trio in there. Or jamming the prospect, yes. This pocket, the ace, and these two. Fit those two, I'm going to put in the ace. And then Hero Blaster. Nighttime element and nighttime go in there. Duffel too. Alright. Is the Nerf attachment. Flight is going away, that one's going away, that one's going away. Then we can put these back in. Strafe. Striker. Hyperfire and Storm Charge. Alright. Lol. What? Thank you for sticking around through that. Out of darts. Or sorry, not out of darts. Out of ideas. We can react to content now if we want to. I'll worry about that later. Let me look here how bad it. Okay, you guys can still see me. Window with face cam. Video capture device is frozen. Properties. YouTube. There we go. Plus video capture. Okay. Man, that was intense, that blaster inventory, so. Alright. Then I'll put that in the backpack later. Alright. What should we react to? Ooh. I did a mod video. Mark Gaming did a mod on this one. I'm not knowledgeable with mods, but I do want to see this.
This is my modified Nerf retaliator.
I'm gonna mute that.
Blaster for me coming true. I'll go with modifications and then I'll show you firing. So, starting out with the core blaster is a Nerf retaliator. However, it is a.
If you have, I swear, if this music is copyrighted, yikes. And the fact that you have the music underneath this video, unnecessary, but
Blue and Strike Elite retaliator. One of my personal favorite looking blasters there are. Don't really
nice.
like the white ones. The blue ones are cool, and this is so cool right now. It no longer has the front barrel attachment or the stock.
It just kept the magazine well. That's funny. I like it.
Replaced with Worker F10555 replacement parts. This is the Worker SIG Saucer kit, which replaces the front barrel, allows you to prime it using pump action, and it also includes a stock and an M4 buffer tube. Everything
awesome.
that you see here besides the scope is included with the kit. So up front we have a suppressor. This threads off like that, and underneath which you have a Worker flash hider where you can attach the suppressors. The suppressor does not have an orange tip because I was filming cinematics with this and I was in my private home on my property and out of the eye of the public, so it doesn't matter. But if I ever go outside, I probably never will with this blaster, but it should be an orange tip, but it doesn't really matter because I'm at home by myself. It doesn't matter. Again, underneath we have the flash hider, which you attach the barrel attachment to. Underneath we have the foregrip. This is now how you prime the blaster. You no longer prime it like a retaliator. This is connected to the bolt sled, and this is way better because when I talk about the internal, it is now shooting significantly harder than a stock retaliator for two reasons.
I can imagine.
Again, this is now how you prime the blaster, and it's a really nice place to hold the blaster when you're shooting it in the firing position. Again, this is just a faux barrel. This is no longer compatible with end-strike barrel attachments. This one doesn't remove as easily as that. Up here I have a replica EOTech. This is mounted the correct way, by the way, and this looks really cool. This is so cool. It actually does, it is a functional sight, which this blaster is kind of accurate enough for. Hopefully you should see that in the cinematic at the end, but it's cool. It works really well, but it's mainly cosmetic, but you can use it as a sight. Now to the internals. I have a upgraded spring here, upgraded catch. I removed all the locks. I re-lubricated everything. I installed the Worker half dart Stefan conversion kit. So now it fires the half length darts. So these ones here, these are like the old outdated ones. These are like the Worker Stefan darts. These are now what.
Dude, this thing is, you made this thing a beast. Awesome.
We know
awesome.
It's half-length darts. This is a bit of an older kit, but these are the half-length darts. It shoots it shoots really hard. I re-lubricated everything, half-dart kit, and that's pretty much it. Moving down, I have the magazine. This is not a standard end-strike magazine. This is a Worker magazine. However, this is also the half-dart compatible magazine.
This looks like the black version of the honeycomb mag, I believe.
So
pretty
it
sick.
Only has follower for the half-dart, not the entire mag.
Yeah, it's the honeycomb mag. Awesome.
These are a little bit outdated now. Normally we have half-dart magazines.
Okay, and the black ones are the half-length dart ones, but I think you can get Worker full-length black honeycomb ones. I have a 15-round full-length Worker honeycomb mag that's orange, so I checked on their site. I think you can still get one in black. I'm not sure.
Magazines exclusively with an adapter. However, I honestly think, no matter what you say, like that does look a lot cooler than a half-dart magazine. It is compatible with worker talons and with the half-dart adapter to facilitate using talons on a full-size magazine. Well, this looks way cooler, and the whole point of this blast is one, to shoot bloody hard, but two, to look really, really cool. Moving back, we have the stock. The stock is technically a standard N-Strike stock attachment point. However, when you prime it, the thing sticks out the back. So it's just the lug which you can now attach the worker stocks to. This itself is two components. It's an M4 buffer tube, which is compatible with all standard airsoft worker stock. And then this is, of course, the included stock. To slide it on, you can just slide it on like this. This blaster is so cool. I've been wanting a blaster like this for years now, and this is probably one of my dream Nerf blasters. But apart from that, this is a dream blaster. So, check out this cinematic that I filmed of this blaster, and that's all from me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the cinematic.
Okay. I'm gonna just lower that, but I'm gonna take the chance that that's not copyrighted music. Awesome work, Mark. Awesome work. I like that a lot. Chat, where do we go? I hope it's not copyrighted music. Me too. Oh, you did your Kronos review? Alright. You asked me not to review it. I'll respect that for now. Nerf dart tag speed reload 6 point of view reload. Interesting. Okay, the speed load 6 point of view reload. It's like, I thought this was a speed reload, and also talking about speed load, that's horrible speed loading. Ooh, is that dart tag had slam fire? Wow. I had the bigger NU dart tag. Dude, I like this. I misread the title. I thought he was doing a speed reload, so like whoops. Chat, do you guys have anything for me to react to specifically? I go to Discord. What the heck? Nerf dog. $8.48. Oh, okay. Out of ideas, you got anything you want me to react to specifically? If not, I didn't have it planned. I was just, somebody said react to content, so I'm finding random Nerf stuff to react to. Also, sorry, you guys are also seeing everything else that I'm subscribed to and all of that one. The Nerf boys, this one. My favorite Nerf reloads. Okay. Let's watch this. Dude, the reloads aren't helping if we can't see like 3/4 of the blaster, bro. Like, that's like the whole fun of it. You can't have this downward angle like this. What the heck? I'll tell you that this much, if you reload like that in the field, even with a single shot blaster, I will wreck you faster than you can reload that. Even with the single shot. I could probably also reload that thing with that. I know that one was to look cool and stuff, but still. Oh. Dude, he did the barrel in thing. You know which blaster is really good at doing that? The Maverick. The Maverick one, you can shake the barrel back into place, or the turret back into place. I really like doing that one. Strong arm, not so much, but that was cool. Oh, not the Warden. Does it really help that you're spinning it before you reload? Spinning it as you reload or after you reload, it I think looks cooler, in my opinion. React to okay, hang on one sec. React to, hang on one second, I want to. Bliko's Prometheus episode, I'm going to copy and paste that. As someone who used to do reloads, it's just kind of low effort. I'll leave that one. I want to show, now that reminds me, I want to show you my reload video that I did. It's kind of a funny, I did it as a little skit. Where is it? There we go. This is how I did some.
Episode 1 of Tactical Reloads with Nerf Blasters, magazine fed edition.
I gotta work on that intro. I didn't like how that intro came out, but normal reload. This is the funniest part. Just get shot in the middle of it.
Well, I got the ammo.
Don't smack people with your blasters, yo. That was just a joke.
I'm out of ammo. Who needs reloads?
Bro, that's kind of funny actually. I forgot I did that.
Hello everybody, and today I'm showing you my first...
Bliko's Prometheus. Okay.
Hi, I'm Julius. In this video, we're going to take a super quick look at the Prometheus monitoring system. We're going to talk about what Prometheus...
Shut up. Out of ideas, two things. One, what 8.7 out of 10. Yeah. I think I recorded a whole bunch of. I think I deleted them because they were taking up storage space on my phone. So I'll probably be able to redo them anyway. But also, oh, brick. Brachiosaurus 227 Prometheus. There we go. The Nerf archives. You said episode, and then you said Bleako. I just copied and pasted that one. Prometheus. When did he? 3 days ago. Damn.
Let's get started and talk about this.
Shout out to my guy, Brick.
Hello, everyone. Brick
Love you, man.
57 here, and welcome to the final episode, episode 15 of season 3 of the Nerf archives. It has been an amazing journey with you guys.
Just to point out, by the way, Brick, I actually really like this style of videos that you're doing. You're breaking down blasters into seasons, almost like if it was like a podcast, and like doing it from the past up to like probably the future or something like that. I don't think they're exactly in order, but I get what you're doing, and I like that format. That's actually cool.
And I thank you so much for all the support. One of the best rival blasters and just one of the best Hasbro Nerf products in general. What am I talking about? Well, that would be the Nerf rival Prometheus. An absolute behemoth of a blaster that lives up to its name. So without further ado, let's get started and talk about this absolute unit of a blaster that cost $200. Cue the intro.
$200 for one blaster. I spent $63 on like 4 blasters today. Season 3. Let's go.
We're gonna need to back up for this one. The Nerf rival Prometheus released back in 2018, which was quite a while ago, and in
I feel old.
my opinion, one of the best years for Nerf. 2018
Indeed.
was the best year for Nerf. Changed my mind because you can't. And this was the big flagship rival blaster that kind of was supposed to be the upgrade of the Nemesis. Now there are no other variants of it, just this one. I would love to see a red or blue variant of it. I am Team Red, okay? Team Red for life.
Lol, me too, dude.
Team Blue sucks.
Why would you say those things to me?
I'm just kidding, guys. You don't suck that much. My personal favorite color scheme of all rivals, the Phantom Corp series. It blends just the kind of almost realistic tone with toys, and it makes it look a little bit more mature and older than, you know, your standard Nerf blaster. But they did paint the Phantom Corp symbol on both sides. Thank you, Nerf. Thank you, Hasbro. And I literally just noticed that detail, so that's pretty crazy. It makes me love this blaster all the more. But really, the colors and stuff align perfectly. And the design
Awesome.
of the blaster is great, too. You have this huge, cool muzzle, which I do not get the hate for. People hate this thing. It looks awesome. The ergonomics of this blaster are absolutely amazing. It has a really, really solid grip. It's a pretty sleek grip. It's pretty standard. But it does exactly what it needs to do, and pretty much any hand can hold this grip. It's a really good grip. The foregrip is also really good.
Indeed.
Because it actually can also, for one, it can be removed, which is nice. But also,
Sorry about commenting too much. This is just really good, and I'm just enjoying the review right now. If you do a review well, this is literally how somebody should react to it. Not a lot of commentary. Just enjoying the video.
just swivels really, really well, and it doesn't like you're not going to bang your hand on the blaster that much like a lot of other foregrips. We have the red trigger here, which is a solid little push, and we have the main trigger here. This main trigger is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. Oh yeah, there's also a little light here that shows you the battery status, because it does come with a rechargeable battery, which is really cool because all you have to do is just plug in your battery for about.
That battery looks ginormous. I mean, all the Nerf blasters look ginormous, like bigger than on the screen, but that battery looks more giant. More giant, I think, or bigger. Let's just use bigger. Looks bigger than I remember it looking.
2 hours and you're good. But the battery itself has a really cool design.
Yeah, that's a ginormous. That's like a Bluetooth speaker type size. Holy cow, dude!
Looks like this, almost like drink container.
Or a drink container, that works too. Nice. Don't drink battery acid though, yo.
Delicious. There is a tap rail right here, which is this little part that actually flips up so you can take out the hopper.
Brick is an amazing
There's
guy.
also
Red team
another
for
deck
life
rail
as well.
up bottom
Yeah.
here, and they're both rival rails. What are you gonna do with this down here, or this? Like, what are you gonna do with these rails? I mean, they're cool to have, but what the heck are you gonna do with them? But speaking of the bottom, there
Love the bud emote.
is
Nice.
these two parts down here, and they just kind of snap on once you get them. And these are basically just stands for your blaster. They don't get in the way at all, and they actually help you stand up your blaster relatively nice. Operating the blaster is very simple. Once your battery is fully charged, you want to slide it in like this. There's a little slot here, and it's pretty easy to see where the battery goes in. Make sure there's
Nice.
and it holds in pretty well even without the screw. And I don't have the screw in it just because it's easier to take out and recharge. Then you want to take your hopper and open the door. This door is massive. Then you want to get
It actually looks pretty thin just for me, but I'm not holding the blaster. Like I feel like the hopper's like width is like this big. Like this big, that's what it looks like. But I'm not holding the blaster, so it could be much larger than I think, but it just looks small.
I'm sorry. I almost laughed at that. I'm sorry, guys. That's so immature of me. Then you want to load the balls into the hopper, and it's a very nice and easy way to load it. Now, this hopper is advertised as a 200 round hopper, but honestly, it can hold up to at least 240, I think, from what I've seen. I actually haven't counted, but I've heard of.
Yeah, 240. That is correct source from people like Coop772. I think somebody else said it as well. But yeah. Yeah.
Other people say you can hold up to 240. There's definitely enough room once you have the full 200 in there. That should be enough. You do want to close the hopper door.
That should be enough. Just dump stuff in, it doesn't count. Awesome.
Because there's a lock in there, which you can remove if you want. And you want to make sure you activate the safety. Hold down the rev trigger. Very good rev up time, I might add. And you want to fire.
I'm surprised. I don't know what the distance on there. I'm surprised it's not getting pelted by rival from that one.
It gets a really good fire rate.
That looks awesome.
7 to 8 rounds a second. And like I said, the feeding system's really good, especially considering something like the Percy's, which came out a year later and had a completely terrible feeding mechanism. It was crazy. But what does this blaster have to offer the hobby today? Well, quite a bit. If you want a heavy gunner, this is your go-to heavy gunner. If you want an ultimate rival heavy gunner, this is
Yo, the range on that is insane.
ammo, easy reloading.
Yo, the range on that is insane. That's at least what? Let's do some calculation, just some visual calculation. We're gonna assume that like 10 feet is about just beyond this tree. So 40 feet. We're gonna call this about 50-ish feet. This little stack of wood here is probably about 70 feet.
High fire rate. Great.
And it goes well beyond that, so that's probably like 85, 90 plus feet. I mean, you also want to take into consideration, like, FPS when it says, like, 90 feet per second. That doesn't equal range, but it can translate into range. It would hope that it goes 90 feet every second, right? Or each round goes into that. I could be wrong on how that works. From what I know and what I researched, that's how it works. But it doesn't always mean that like 90 feet equals always 90 feet. It just means, right, velocity and distance are different, but they can technically be equal as well if done right.
Great looks, great ergonomics, a pretty lightweight blaster while still being big and intimidating.
Yeah, that thing's going like 85, 90 feet easily.
It really helps. Everything about this blaster is just really, really well done.
Dude, I'd be screwed if taking on that. That, man.
Really, really well made. For as far as a rival, like a rival minigun style blaster that's like heavy gunner, this is what you want. This is the ultimate blaster. I couldn't really recommend it for someone who's more into like the traditional rifle style, like how the Nemesis
So that's 68 feet.
is. that's a little better oriented for you, and I would definitely recommend the Nerf
77?
for this if that's what your playstyle is. But if you don't mind firing from the hip, or just firing down
86 feet, I calculated that perfectly then. I did some perfect calculations. Chat, where are we at? It's an extremely old, shorter brickos that you can fire at least one ultra. 93 FPS, okay. Awesome, good to know.
You can just shoot tons of rounds. You don't have to worry about aiming. Just point in the direction of the target and fire. That's all you need to do. And it even has quite a bit of mod potential. You can do some really cool stuff to this. I've seen it's expensive. You get a really good strap. It's one of the...
You know, Evan, I don't want to watch the remaining 3 minutes of it, but I'm pretty sure it's still good. That was a really good review, Brick. Love you, man. Great job. That was good. They did everything. Testra's Neon Nights. What the frick is Tess doing for the stream? Does everybody leave me to go watch Tess? I hope not. Can you guess the Nerf toy? Oh man. Oh, this is all... Dude, is this actually your arsenal, Brick? Brick, is this actually your arsenal? Bro, if I just saw my neighbor just doing this outside on that, I'd just run back inside. I wouldn't want to mess with this guy. It's funny, but this would also be me too. Holy cow, dude. Is this actually your Nerf arsenal? 3 Flip Furies is what I say. Without him explaining just what's in frame, I'm gonna try to get everything that's already in here. I probably don't know all the Air Warrior stuff on that one. I see at least 4 Mavericks up in this corner. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 freaking Mavericks, dude. I don't know what those are. I see a 2 strong arms there. There's a Hailfire. 2 Hailfires. That might be another strong arm, but it's just blurred out by that with the Halo thing. 3 Evaders? Why do you have 3 Evaders, bro? I'm hoping that some of these you explain are like mod projects. There's no reason to have these many of the props. 3 Flip Furies? Why do you have 3 Flip Fury? Brick, dude. You know what? I'm gonna take a picture of this. I really want to call Brick and like I am reacting. Okay, give Brick some time to respond to that one.
What the heck?
What was that, like 25? Oh my god, dude. Hang on, we're gonna go back. Okay, that's exactly where I was. We're gonna give Brick a chance to respond because I want to see and if this is his still current arsenal. When was this video made? 10 months ago. I still want to know what his actual arsenal is. His collection has gotten at least 3 dozen more blasters or more. 4 evaders from a Goodwill auction. We sold 2 of them though. Oof. You know what? I'm just gonna flat out call him. Sorry. Alright. Maybe not. So let me... Where's the pen? I'll write it in rather than Sharpie if I have to. If I have to. Because my question is 3 Fury. It's got so many wardens down here. What else do you got in here? Brick. No, man. Please answer. All the rifle mags. All the attachments. What else do you have? A ruckus? Actually has the ruckus. I see at least 2 recons. Oh, this is
Where
blur.
did these come from? Hello, everyone.
I see 3, what is this, rival Helios? Or is that Hera? One of the 2. Man, dude. Dude, I hope your property was that big. 3 deploys. Oh my word, dude. And I thought I had a big collection. I hope these were over the years and you didn't dump money on this. Man.
Very sweaty, hard at work Brickosaurus 227 here, and today I'm going to be showing you my entire Nerf arsenal. It is just gigantic and insane, and it's like this is just craziness here. So let's get started. So I guess what I'm going to do with this video is first I'm going to kind of show you some of the basic blasters, and then I'm going to count.
I hope so. Hang on, let me check in which one. Sold 2 of them. Okay. Roger just decided not to come back. Okay.
them all, and then I'm going to just talk
Please don't count them all on stream. Please don't. I don't want to sit here for that.
about what it's like owning an arsenal like this, where, you know, larger than what you would normally see in a Nerf collection.
Oh my
Not the
God.
largest by any means, but it's huge. Especially for me, this is definitely the most blasters I've ever had at once.
Vulcan,
This
mad
is not even all
respect.
of my blasters. I have a bunch more that are broken. I have more that are stored way back in the garage.
Oh my God, dude. Let's see if I can. Let me add him. Just make sure that he's not busy. I don't want to pester him too much.
I never ever use. It's just more kind of old crap blasters. They're stored in my garage, and I'm not going to go back there and get them out. So there's a bunch of broken ones and ones that are currently undergoing a modding project or modding projects, and I'm not really going to show you those either. But these are the ones that I have that are operational. So starting off strong, these are my pro blasters. They are really cool, and I don't have a ton, but I have a good enough, you know, to actually use.
Like Aeon
I
Pro.
have 2
Or
sidearms of sorts. I have my Max Outlaw and this Aeon Pro.
nice.
And then, of course, I got the Nexus Pro Max Striker and Max Dictator. So, you know, pretty
Nice.
pro collection. Moving on to a more cooler segment, the shotguns. I have quite a bit of shotguns. I kind of divided this by blaster type instead of
It probably made it a little bit more difficult doing it that way, but hey, you do you, sir.
series because I thought it'd be more fun. But we're gonna start here with the shotguns. It's got all the shotguns that you can think of. My personal favorite shotgun would probably have to be the Trilogy or the Twin Shock. One of those two. Just those are the ones I use the most, and those also have it in me. My favorite.
I see the double dealer at the bottom. You lose points for having Doomland stuff. Big yikes.
So you know.
Doomlands is garbage. Oh my god, everybody's in the Discord now just trying to over here talking about breaking his DMs. I'll answer. Good for you on that one, but I'd still like to hear from the man himself there
Next
too.
segment is semi-auto blasters. Got a whole bunch of those. Got the semi-auto revolver.
Dude, 4 barricades, dude. Awesome. Holy cow. Some of these are awesome, but some of them are just like, why do you have so many if you're not modding any of them?
Of course, stuff like the double punch, the Halo.
Only has one double punch, cool.
Assault rifle. You got some big power stuff. Modules.
Just big power stuff.
Rex Rampage, all that good stuff. Some rivals, some Hailfires, Ravens, of course. I mean, like, it's definitely some great semi-auto blasters here in this collection.
Yeah, it's 3 strides, 2 orange, and a battle camo. Interesting.
Probably one of the more extensive blaster collections I have. I still need to get a few more to complete it, but
A Rebel blaster just mixed in there. Oof.
I have almost every semi-auto Nerf blaster that basically takes a magazine. There's still a few more, but
Was that a red Maverick that I just saw? Oh my god.
next we have
Oh, maybe it wasn't
all
the.
these revolvers. I mean, like literally everything.
Maybe not.
One highlight.
Oh, he does have that 4-shot. This one that we saw earlier in the stream. Yeah, I hated that. He has 2 of those, dude. Oh my god. And this X-shot one, this came out that long ago. Okay.
Block blaster, which I recently got.
His double dealer doesn't jam. I mean, it's still Doomland stuff, so minus points there, but
Got amazing. Have some rare clear Mavericks here. Not entirely rare, but you know, somewhat rare.
Sonic series, I think, is a little bit more rare than clear, I think. Right, the 2.
Got a ton of Flip Furies. I'll probably
Why do you have 3 Flip Furies, dude?
sell both of them. I'll probably keep one and sell 2 of them. I'm actually selling quite a bit of these blasters, but yeah. So yeah, all the revolvers you could think of. This one here is pretty cool. I should have put this in my modded
Vagabond. He modded the Vagabond.
section. I don't know why, but this is an integration of a module spiral with a Vagabond that would put it only really works with the Strife. It doesn't really work with any other blasters, but definitely really cool. It doesn't work as well as I'd like. The priming mechanism's a little messed up, but it's got a cool little display piece and it looks awesome. Moving up here to more of the drum-related springers. Got some Dart Tag Fury Fires.
Dude, I can't wait to review Dart Tag. Holy cow.
Couple Roto Furies. And of course the Villainator. Just a ton of that kind of stuff. Moving up over here, we got all of our smart AR blasters. From stuff from the Trio, the Messenger, Tri-Break. You got the Hornet over there, the Tricera Blast, Elite 2.0, Flip 8. You know, all that good stuff. Of course, the Alien Menace Voidcaster, one of my favorites.
It should have just done it by series break. It would have been so much cooler just to see.
Moving on to the more full auto blasters, we have
I get you.
just a ton of Nitron.
Dude, 3 of these Vortex ones, I give you props for having 3 of those. That's really cool.
I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I only really need one.
You really only need 1 of any of these blasters. Maybe 2. 1 for review, maybe 1 for yourself. Maybe.
For my collection, I don't need 3.
1 Infinus.
So when I do sell a bunch of my blasters, I may sell two of them or one of them, so I don't need 3 nitron. Got some other great ones here. Of course, Infinus. Now I have another Infinus, as most of you know, but it is currently undergoing a mod. So yeah, a couple regulators, Stampede, Brutes, and whatnot. Of course, Rapid Strikes, and then we have all of the 6-round magazines and an 8-round right there. All the 12-rounders with banana mags and Busby rags and all that good stuff. Quite a bit of banana mags, and of course these are probably some of my favorite mags, the Busby connector mags, because they.
As long as it's not the Pixelator mag, Air Warriors Pixelator, giving me PTSD.
You can just like connect them. It's so like actually practical. And of course, right here we have some of my rocket launchers, Ultimate Missile Blast, Bazooka.
Bro, too bad he's tried to sell some of these. If we just go to Nerf War, like, with that, and like $200, this guy could just be our weaponsmith. Just be like, yo, screw going to the armory. This guy is the armory. Dude, brick. Holy cow. You could supply, like, all of California with a Nerf blaster.
And of course the Thunder Blast. Moving on to here, we have, of course, a bunch of my attachments and spare attachments and stuff like that. Rival mags and the 2 belt blasters I have besides Vulcans, and of course some clip blasters. They actually take clips, not magazines. And of course a ton of mag strikes stacked with enough mags to replace the ones that are already in these blasters. So all these mag strikes already have mags in them, and then I just found a ton at the thrift store. So now I have just more mag strike mags that I know what to do with, which is awesome. Moving on to magazine fed springers, got some mediators, of course the Pixelator.
Go away, Pixelator.
Stuff like the Long Strike, this cool Busby Black.
Hey, check in with chat real quick. He used to have another Infinus, but sadly it died. Oof. Dude, brick. Brick is just not online. Okay. Rest in peace.
Blaster and snipers, different types of snipers and whatnot. Of course, Sling Fire. Some blasters I actually haven't reviewed, these 2. And a Tyrant. I do have the mag for the Tyrant, but it's currently being cleaned. And it kind of goes up
3 deploys, dude.
Got some Retaliators and Recons. Got some Rival Apollos with some Alpha Troopers. A bunch of other rival stuff. Scavenger. I think I already mentioned the deploys. And of course, one of my favorite Busby blasters, the Champion. Really underrated. Not many people know about it. I've had this for like 10 years and it still works. So yeah. And then, of course, you got some other magazine fed springers here. Moving on to some more oddities of the collection. These are just kind of blasters that don't really have a category, and I couldn't really decide. There's this, which is kind of a combination between a missile launcher and a full-on drone blaster. Got a Rev Reaper, and of course, the Ravager.
Oh my god. Dude, Arsenal is insane. This thing goes on for 10 more minutes. I don't know if I would sit through 10 more minutes of that, but that's incredible. And that's a good thing, like, incredibly. I was sitting there, like, just staring at the screen for like 6 minutes with the occasional checking of chat. That's really good. Let's go back to home tier. Think the infinite broke, and someone who lives in California who has 200 plus, maybe over 300. I can be a second weaponsmith. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. What I'm going to do is, as we find our next video and as we're doing our next video, I'm going to take out the batteries out of that Hyperfire back there, because I believe those ones are dead. I need to do that, so I'll do it on camera. Alright, what next to react to? Or to do? Oh, this guy does every single... I actually wanted to see this one.
I'm Leon, and today I've got the entire X-Shot Skin series in front of me. Let's go reach these blasters and talk about it a little. Let's get into it. X-Shot Skin.
Because I also kind of want to watch this a little bit. Let me get my screwdriver set up. I feel like that's going to be too big of a bit, but we'll do it that way.
Is one of X-Shot's more current series right now. It's got 6 blasters in it in total, with the newest being the Lock Blaster, and the rest of these coming out at about the same time. And each one of these is a little different, but a little bit of the same. But let's just go ahead and talk about what's universally similar in all of these. And the first thing I'm going to mention is what they come with. This guy right here.
Okay.
This is going to be included in the skins that are like included.
Dude, I have like 3 of those brochure things. It's annoying.
In sort of the series. The Last Stand's missing a couple, and especially the licensed stuff is missing from this pamphlet, but oh well, what can you do? Each one of these blasters, except for this one, come with this. Second thing all of these blasters do is they come with these new darts. The old X-Shot darts, the ones with the
The insanity.
are truthfully very awful. So I'm happy that we have finally gotten a more than worthy replacement. These are the X-Shot Wobblehead darts that we
Oh, they run on D's, not C's.
fantastic darts. These are in my dart rotation just because they're very consistent, they're reliable, the foam is
I love those darts
decently
so much.
accurate. They're not the perfect darts, but they are actually really, really good. And I'm happy we are getting a lot more of these. In truth, these are some of the better darts that are coming on the market. And the good news is each one of these blasters comes with a lot of them, which is excellent stuff. So, can't hate that. So with that, let's go ahead and talk about each one of these blasters individually. Alright, and the first one I want to talk about is the Menace.
I hate that one because the Flux is just better. Hopefully this guy understands that. D batteries. I have C's. Be right back. I'm gonna go get me some D's. Okay.
Smallest of the bunch and also the
Fresh and new
cheapest.
D
These things will
batteries.
go for around
These ones are
$35.
better.
They are available in a whole bunch of skins, including the latest Sonic stuff, which is pretty cool. Truthfully, it's a very simple blaster. What you see here is kind of what you get. Priming handle is right here. Go ahead and pull that back. Trigger is right at the bottom, and these tiny grips. Man, this thing is tiny. But like, weirdly in a comfortable way. I have decently big hands, and I actually don't mind holding this blaster. I find it strangely very comfortable.
Okay.
It might just be because it's super small, so it doesn't really have any.
That's the reason why I don't like the blaster, is because the grip is just not good. There we go. Alright, we replaced the batteries.
Thing that I would be mad about is not super weighty or anything, and the prime is fine.
5 deploys, dang.
No, it's got 2 dart storage sort of spots right here. I wouldn't leave darts in them for more than like a couple hours, but to just kind of hold them and get the job done, it's fine. The other thing to mention is the barrel. To go ahead and load and get ready to fire, you put a dart in. This is all it goes. This is as far as the dart goes. Then you pull back and you fire. Shoots decently hard. This thing is a surprisingly potent blaster. Both of them do that too. Yeah, dart came back to me kind of shoots hard. That's really surprising for one, a $5 blaster, but two, something of this caliber. I'm very pleasantly surprised with the Menace, and I quite like it. These are more designed to be collected, but even so, these are really worthy of just being blasters in your arsenal. Collect a couple of them, and you'll have a good time. You shoot well. Next up in front of me is the Menace's kind of older, bigger brother. It's the Flux. The Flux is the same exact
I
thing
love
as
this
Saw,
blaster,
with a
probably
couple of different
my
adjustments.
favorite
It's a lot
X-Shot
bigger,
blaster.
like more holdable, kind of bigger. The handle can actually encompass all of my fingers instead of just the one that the other one can, and it's fine. Prime is the exact same, a little back prime, fires, and it's got a nice little kickback mechanic and a slide that actually slides. Not every single tripple, regardless if it's primed or not, it'll go ahead and do this like fake recoil almost. It's fine.
I like it.
Mode, you just go ahead and you put a dart in like this. Unlike the Menace, the dart actually goes all the way in this time, and you can go ahead and put two down here to go ahead and load it. And then to prime, it also is shooting decently hard.
Alright. Moment of truth, chat. Let's see how the paper fire. No way. No way. What is this mag release, dude? Either I have dead batteries or I got a blaster with dead flywheels. Dang it.
It's not super bad. It's a nice little single shot pistol that's pretty reliable. And not to mention, these two are pretty old and they still have good performance. But I stuck it in the dart holder to kind of show you one of the things that is wrong with it. These dart holders are not very kind to darts. These are new
They are
darts,
not.
and
No, don't use internal
and
dart storage
things like little
ever.
warpings. And they kind of brought themselves out after a little while, but it's still kind of a shame. In truth, the Flux is one of the cheaper ones. These go for about $7, or 2 packs are about $12, so $6 each. These aren't bad, and if you're getting like a skin kind of bundle with a couple of blasters, these will probably be included. I know that the Last Stand has a Last Stand in 2 Fluxes bundle, which is fine. Yeah, they all shoot decently well. They're all compatible with a bunch of darts. These are pretty nice. They're reliable. They fit in the pocket. Got full slide. They don't really need darts. And they kind of garage skins. Right now, these guys are coming into the sort of My Little Pony and Poppy's Playtime skins.
Yeah, I have the Poppy Playtime one. It's kind of sick, but trying to figure out what's wrong with this. I put this in right? Negative to positive there. Check back in with chat. Sorry about me pausing. Yep. Roger, I'm basically reacting to this guy and seeing if my hyperfire will work. I've changed out the batteries, but either I have dead batteries or I got a hyperfire with dead flywheels, which I'm gonna be really mad if I got it from a thrift store with dead. No, plus goes that way, minus goes that way. 2029 expiration date. Alright. You're okay. Let's continue.
Weird. I mean, sure, but weird. Just call me when Freddy Fazbear's on one of these things and I'll change the part about it. But in truth, these are fine. This is
I don't think that it's
my
these.
favorite of the bunch just because of how fun it is, but hey, cheap, affordable, single shot pistol, shoots decently hard. Moving on to the Dread, this one is pretty good. Honestly, it's pretty similar to one of the old X-Shot blasters from like the Excel line, I think it was called the XS, and the Nerf Zombie Strike flip through, with the whole rotating the cylinders kind of deal. Truthfully, the Dread is perfect in every single way. It's actually the best blaster in the whole line, and you cannot get anything better. And I like it so much that I have 2 of them.
Yeah, I bought the Dread as well to that one. In case if you're wondering what I'm gonna do with this one, because I don't think that it's the batteries. We're gonna have my first time ever opening up a blaster in like 10 years. I'm gonna open it up and see if I can notice any internal damage, because I don't think that it's the batteries. I really don't think so. That it's dead batteries. I think that I might have gotten this with like dead internals. So that's what I'm gonna be doing as we're watching this.
Now to more serious business. The Dread is fine. It's a nice little Flip Fury callback, and it's a almost strong arm if you would. Prime back, and you fire once. It shoots decently hard. It's got 2 cylinders for a quick little reload, and it's pretty fun. In truth, that's not the only stuff we have to talk about. First, we just have to talk about the priming handle, which on both blasters is pretty seamlessly integrated into the look of the thing. Like, this top portion here is the entire priming handle, and it actually has the decal continued under it. That was not something that we saw on the Flux's sort of kickback mechanic. This one continues the decal through the whole thing. And it's painted nice and on the top and everything. And in truth, that's the prime. Then if you want to switch your cylinder to a loaded one, you can go ahead and fold this back, and it will switch your cylinder halfway through. Then you go ahead and put your cylinder in place. And if you're already primed, you should be ready to go. But if you're not already primed, then you'll have to prime it and then fire it. I recommend rotating before you prime. That way you can get the dart into actual position. So, can't really hate that. The Dread is fine. There is one thing I will note about the Dread, with this one particularly, which is that I did have the cylinder sort of rotation neck get misaligned to the point where the cylinders didn't feel like moving. This one is obviously working now, because I did have to open it up and go ahead and fix it, which wasn't a hard fix at all. I just had to realign this part and make sure everything was in position, then go ahead and put the return spring back in place and have a good time with it. In truth, the return spring is kind of the other thing I had fail on this one, where it can be kind of bunked up and you just kind of go back really slowly. It's not the end of the world, and it seemed to have fixed itself, so no big deal. Plus, this one's simple enough to open up, even with the rotation neck, and just kind of do what you need to do.
Interesting. I'll note that down for the review.
Overall, yeah, I like it. This is one of the first ones to end up doing the whole Sonic crossover stuff. They're going full frontal with it, where this is sort of the first style they did, and this is the Sonic right now, and they've got a whole line of about 5 or 6 of these that are coming out with the whole Sonic stuff. So if you're a Sonic fan, look out for this one in particular. This and the Menace are both doing it. Now, if we're following the pamphlet, this is the next one. This is the X-Shot Reaper. Yeah, horrendous name. I didn't think I was going to be playing Minecraft when I was holding this plaster, but it's called the Griefer. I guess it's a good time to sort of mention X-Shot's sort of naming convention stuff with this blaster. They seem to have a sort of interesting, edgy vibe to it. The Griefer, the Dread, the Menace, the Flux, the Last Stand. And the lock blaster, that one doesn't really fit, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. But in truth, what's with the griefer? Well, it's a 6-shot kind of successor, if you would, to the old Reflex 6. It's fine. It's a 6-shot blaster. To load, just go ahead and take either side of the sort of tapering on the barrel, or at least the barrel guard. Go ahead and push in. Make sure you push all the way so it doesn't get caught. Then go ahead and prime and fire. It shoots decently well if it wants to. Certainly have had more inconsistent shots than I'd like to mention with the griefer, but ultimately it feels okay. But we'll do a quick round real quick on head-to-head and we'll talk about something.
I can't get this. I can't get this one screw undone because I don't know what size screw bit I need, and I think I just stripped it to heck.
The Reflex 6. This is the original sort of 6-shooter that X-Shot did, and it primes and fires and loads the exact same way. One of the things about it, though, is it is significantly stronger by a decent amount, and it never really likes to fail to shoot. The other thing is, take a look at that size difference. Yeah, that's pretty jarring. The Reaper is really...
Sorry about this, chat. Let me look. At shorts and stuff, I'm literally still trying to undo screws on my Hyperfire while watching this guy. And I'm getting frustrated because I cannot find the right screw head size for this. Oh, I might have. I surprisingly did not
really big.
screw out that one.
To throw this in the pocket or actually use it as an effective sidearm, compared to even the Reflex 6, which did have some darts sticking out that you could throw in a pocket and then grab it when you needed it. It feels like the griefer, just like that Dino attack blaster that they were making, aren't really designed to be the most effective of sidearms, which is a little bit of a shame. In truth, this blaster is also incredibly hard to find nowadays. I did look everywhere, and I mean everywhere. TJ Maxx, Marshall, Burlington, a whole bunch of things. I looked kind of everywhere for this blaster, but the only one I could find was a 2-pack for about $18.
You can get some at Ross.
Dollars on Amazon, putting these for $9 a blaster instead of the normal retail of $10 a blaster. Oh well, it's fine. It's an inoffensive little pistol, well, little is a bit of a stretch, with some ammo holders down here, priming handle, cylinder that's a little harder to access than I'd like, and the trigger. Fine. Nothing really to note. Handguard here, which I sort of disagree with, and fake rail down here. Oh well, it's the griefer. It's fine. Now let's go ahead and talk about the biggest of the bunch, the Last Stand. Last Stand is a 14-round cylinder, which is pretty odd. 14-round cylinder pump action blaster. Prime, you go ahead and prime like that, then you can fire once and it's really good. This slam fire right there, and it's fine. It's got its stock, which is, I think, a decent length. It's perfectly fine. It's a decently universal size. Trigger, slam fire, and the whole kind of works with the cylinder. To load, just simply find an empty port on the cylinder, push in your darts, and then go ahead and to load it, and then fire. Hey, fires pretty well. So, all is good, right? Well, no. Everything's not good. Everything's actually awful.
Oof.
This blaster is the cheapest of the bunch with the just sheer construction. It bends,
Welcome back.
creaks, and it's awful noises. And because of that, this thing isn't reliable in the slightest. This one is actually broken right there. I tried to prime it, but I primed a bit too hard, so it threw the thing back. No big deal. It doesn't skip the cylinder or anything, and it doesn't, like, fail to kind of prime the next time. So that's okay, you know? But that means that this blaster is the only one to break in a sort of reasonable, usable way. Because this isn't the first one. This isn't the second one.
Oh man.
I have 3 of them. 3 of them. And all of them are broken in a different way.
Dang.
One of them is still usable. The dragon one, which you see before you. That's cool. Cool little thing. This one randomly slam fires.
Oh,
Right there. Right there.
because I already took
Right
out
there.
that screw.
And this one is so inconsistent with its chamber, skipping cylinders, slam firing, it's so unusably bad that I had to retire it. And best part is, this isn't even my newest one. I bought this one and the Game Over one at the same time. This is the newest one. And this one broke maybe after 2 Nerf wars. This thing has broken, but in a way that makes it, I don't know, actually usable. That's inexcusable. This is your flagship of this line, and it can't even function. It is so cheap that I can bend it. I don't even trust this priming handle after a while, because it feels so hollow that I feel like I'm going to either snap it, or it's going to snap the blaster. This is ridiculously cheap, and all of these do feel this way, but when you put that kind of plastic on one of these, it makes it so hard to trust it.
Let's see if this
Otherwise, this
takes it.
thing would be a slam dunk if it didn't break, and I'd want 3 of them because these would be easy enough to hand to new players. They would be fantastic. Who doesn't want a 14-round cylinder blaster that just fires well and works well? If it was like that, I wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation. Man, this thing is awful, and it's such a letdown because I like everything it tries to be, but it just fails at everything. On a much more positive note, here's the Lock Blaster. I had an early review with this thing, the second review on this channel, and while my opinion is still the same, of a whole wait for a sale kind of deal, the Lock Blaster has turned itself around for me.
I think I
I've seen more
stripped
games
the
since that
screw,
review,
yo.
and it still doesn't feel like stopping.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah,
did.
No weirdness.
Rest in
No
peace.
whatever. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's seen probably about 10, 20 more matches since that review, and it won't fail. My opinion is still the same because my first one, Blockbuster 331, is still broken and broke after 1 outing out of Nerf War, but that's okay.
The fact that you're using those at a Nerf war is big yikes. I mean, I trust X-Shot, but not using X-Shot really as decent primaries, even in stock wars. This screw won't come out, and it's annoying. There we go. I stripped the heck out of that. That was super annoying. Alright, let's keep going.
Because this one is fine. In truth, always wait for a sale, and that's my recommendation on it, but I can't really hate it as much anymore. And despite what I said in that video, that one might have been 11. So make sure you buy the insurance with this thing. But let's just go ahead and go over it real quick. This one is one of the weirdest of the X-Shot skins line because it's the most recent one to come out. It only has 1 skin, that being the sort of chained up lock attitude, highly confidential if you would. And it's also one of the weirder blasters because it has an additional gimmick besides the whole skins thing. It also doesn't have any painting on the top or the bottom besides the code wheels, so it's a kind of weird include. It doesn't seem to have the weird naming convention that the rest of them do. This one's just called the Lock Blaster, so it completely ruins every sort of ounce of cohesiveness, but hey, that's whatever. Surprise, lever action.
Are you modding? No, I'm trying to open.
It's got
Hang on,
the
let me
cylinder,
pause
holds
this
8
video.
rounds, it's an 8-round shot, and the load you just go ahead and put in.
I am not modifying it. I am opening it up to see if there's dead internals because I just changed out the batteries. The battery should be good for like another 4 years, and I put in a magazine and it doesn't work. So I'm going to check the internals. I'll do research if I have to because I'm not that mechanically knowledgeable. I haven't opened up a blaster in like 10 years, not even kidding. 10, maybe even like 14 years. But I mean, at this point, if I do have dead internals, we could probably modify it up with higher standards if we could. I'd have to learn how to, but we could probably replace it to make it work. So that's what I'm doing.
Your dart, put the cylinder in line with fire, and it actually shoots pretty hard. It's just like the rest of these where it shoots just that little bit above average to make me kind of like it. Code wheels are down here, but I'd honestly recommend you check out my individual review for this thing because I'll go into how to break into these code wheels as well as more kind of more general stuff. But in truth, I did want to include this in the review because it is part of the X-Shot Skins line, and I did want to give it a second opinion. So, while you can go back and watch that sort of other review, I'd also like you to go ahead and stick around just to see what I have to say. I'll talk about it.
Alright. Chat, I'm going to keep you guys open for now. The video was mainly for you guys. I wasn't really paying attention to that one because I'm concentrating on this. But if you have something specific you want me to react to, I'll do so. But I'm trying to focus on trying to get all these screws out. Hang. How many more screws do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damn, 11 more screws. I did not point that at the go. Alright, let's continue listening to this guy, I guess.
First, sling mount here. Sling mount
Subscribe
here.
to
So
him.
You can actually hold this thing as a secondary. And second, this thing is honestly reasonably reliable. So yeah, the Lock Blaster is pretty cool, just like the rest of these. Now, let's go ahead and see all of them, not just this, fire.
Gonna have to wait on my friend to come out because he's right there. And I want to leave him undisturbed.
These are packaged fresh darts for this firing. And the only times I'll do this. The menace is up first.
Dread. Okay. Dude, I like this guy's firing demo.
Thread number 2, this one has the issue, but you can tell it's working.
Griefer.
Great. Reloading from the reload holders, I've got both sides that are shaking. Just for comparison, here's the reflex fix when I'm headshots. Let's do that. Biggest and most expensive, here's the last stand. This one's also worth it.
Let's check back in with chat. What is this video? Oh shoot. Oh dang. Hang on a sec, chat. I just somehow by doing that, I just literally closed down my chat. Pop out chat. Top chat, live chat. What is this that you're trying to send me? Copy link address. Let's place this into Google here. Ah, a coop video. Oh, this one. I love this one.
Hey bros, I'm Frank. In this video, I'm gonna teach you guys how to be an operator, or a Nerf operator. So let's break it down by steps, starting out with clothing. Look at this nerd, not operator clothes, so let's get rid of that. Nice, nearly there. Now you have to get a tactical watch. G-Shocks are the choice of operators, definitely none of this leather nonsense. And you gotta lose the shoot.
I don't know if my stream is picking up that one. Specifically, it is not. There we go.
For sure, those are way too bright. On second thought, those are super fabulous. Let's put them back. Oh, is it cold outside? Fine, you can add a layer, but it has to be a tactical operator layer. Next, we need a plate carrier. A plate carrier, by definition, carries a plate. It's not just a tactical vest. Empty plate carriers without actual ballistic plates are total lame sauce craft. Carry around that weight. It's tactical in operator status. Next, we need a battle belt. You have plenty of space on the vest, but you know, this makes you look extra operator status. Cool so far, but what the f are in those mags? What's what do you think a 223 round is going to do to a Zambo? Get your head of the game, you big nerd, and get rid of that completely unnecessary weight. Hey, I see those on the belt too. Get rid of that crap. Tap twice and they'll turn into something useful. You are welcome. Hands also look a bit bare, so you need some gloves. Cool nearly to operator status. Now you just need a Nerf gun with super cool attachments. Attachments are absolutely mandatory for operator status. Next, shooting stance. You cannot shoot like a little bitch. Widen up and erect a strong base. Erect. So our model looks awesome, but does he sound awesome? You have to say the right words to pull off operator status. To sum it all up, just buy all the Magpul DVDs and repeat everything that they say. You do not have to understand what they're saying. You just have to repeat the words. Everybody else on YouTube does it, so you can do it too. Operator status, right? Manipulation, weapon system, force multiplier, these words have to be in your daily vocabulary, regardless of whether or not you're around a blaster. Using an electric screwdriver instead of a real screwdriver, force multiplier, boom, tactical operator status. And when you can't verbally speak, you have to get into tactical communication. So let's just do some stuff with our fingers.
You have to go to the bathroom? Oh, damn it.
Perhaps the operator actually should learn what they're saying because it means I need to go to the bathroom. That's not it. Bathroom. How do you get your operator status level? With your operator status ranking, of course. How do you achieve that? It is purely based on how you look, and not at all how, battle effective you are with your Nerf blasters. Follow the guide, you will become a Nerf operator. Simple as that. You'll thank me later. I'm Frank. As always, thanks for watching, and remember, stay tactical.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for sending me that. Alright, chat. Video capture on. We're gonna switch back to this. We're done right now with watching stuff on YouTube. So, here we go. I've undone all the screws. Now I just have to undo the blaster somehow. Oh, I missed one. I missed one. There we go. How can I take off this piece without breaking it? To get all the screws, so it's this piece up top that is preventing me from opening up this entire blaster. I don't know how to take this off. That's okay. No problem. Are you up for a Discord call? So, hang on. Hey. Hang on. I'm doing pretty well. I get you. So I got two things. One, I watched your video on the Nerf arsenal that you have. Like, how much of that do you still have? Damn, sir. Okay. Um, so, if you check out the stream, I am opening up my Nerf Hyperfire because I went to change the batteries, and the batteries are good, but it wouldn't fire. So I'm having a feeling that I have dead internals. But here's also the problem. I have this freaking cheek rest that's on the stock. You know what I'm talking about? How do I remove that without breaking the thing? Good. Oh, I might be lifted because it's preventing me from opening up the entire rest of this thing. I thought I just saw it move. Oh, I think I got it. I got part of it. I have not opened up the blaster in like 14 years. So, and I broke the blaster after doing that. So, since then I haven't ever committed to modding a blaster. Like, if this has dead flywheels, which I think it does, I mean, you could probably replace those fairly easily. Probably. There we go. That darn thing is off. Holy cow. Oh. I don't know what part that was that just fell out of my blaster, but okay. I'm trying not to break this thing, but no guarantees. I have to undo the shell like piece by piece. So no, I saw your arsenal. I'm like, dude, why do you have 3 evaders and like 7 mavericks? Okay. Indeed. That's what I thought you were using it for. I was like, dude, there's no way you practically use like 7 mavericks. Yeah, I almost got this. Oh my god, I got it open. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I opened it up. I don't know what this piece was that just fell out, nor do I know how to check if the flywheels are dead or not. Short of calling up Phase to help me with it, but I mean, I don't have the stuff to like replace the mob, but I would want to know what I'm doing before I like break half of it. Maybe. Okay. Like, there's gotta be some way that I can test these fibers to say if they're dead or not. 'Cause I think that's what it is. Like, the batteries say they're good until, like, 2029. They haven't been used. Maybe. And if that is the case, then it's gonna have to wait until I move out, which is like a year or two. So it would, I would hate to do it, but this would, unless if I'm guided through that process, I would like unfortunately throw it away if that's the case. And I really don't want to do that. But I mean, it was $8 at a thrift store. Either way, it was a W pickup. Functioning, yeah. That's sad if like literally this blaster was like put onto a thrift store shelf like dead. I can, like whenever I went thrifting, I went to like those super Goodwills, like where they bring out those big bins and stuff. Yeah, I found a bunch of blasters like those, but I don't trust the internals in there because they've probably been sitting in those bins for like years and collected dust and stuff. And indeed, I found that while I almost got an infamous, but there was a jam in there that I couldn't clear out. Probably without opening it up, which probably wouldn't have broken the thing, but that was the only thing that. No, go ahead. Right. Like when you can't stick your finger in there and clear it out, it's pretty bad. Without like cutting the dirt in half, if that even worked. But also, I found also an Ultra One in there that I almost picked up, but somebody left the batteries in there. Like and it did this like slow firing type of thing. I'm pretty sure those things were corroded as heck. Right, dude. I pick up stuff to review, not to just add stuff. But uh huh. Right. That's okay. But no, I was looking at your arsenal. I was like, holy cow, dude. If he has that much. Like, what were your neighbors thinking where they just see that much Nerf? Right. I mean, right. Dude, that would totally be me. Like, do you think, like, you would actually, even without, like, Black Barrel or something like that, would you actually get in trouble for just bringing out a Nerf blaster outside? Because I'm legit scared to. Like, I did a thumbnail, or I already lost a photo for, like, that Nerf thrifting thing, and I did it in a church parking lot when nobody was looking. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now something tells me regardless of what I do with this blaster, I have to take out all of the internals probably. Which is like, this is like an additional 13 screws, which I'm not I'm just more worried about getting to the wiring part. If I have to cut wires just to get it, I shouldn't have to get it out of there, should I? Okay. Imagine. Indeed. Imagine having to learn electrical engineering on the fly. Right. I mean, I would have used a solder gun. My dad would go, "You're using it for what?" No, so for YouTube, yeah, indeed. At least this is the trigger. I know that is part of that. Wow, I'm just marveling at what this is. I might just go ahead and undo all this. I mean, if nothing else, I I still have parts from that recon. It was a recon that I broke when I tried to open it. I still have some parts from it. I've discarded the recon, but I still have it. So I mean, spare parts is spare parts. Right. I mean, even some of these parts, if they're intact, you could still use it, right? Okay. This is very nerve. Yeah, I stripped like 3 screws trying to get these out. Why do they have like they those one screws that like are so deep into there that they put deep into the holes? They do that with laptops and stuff. It's like these aren't. Why don't they have just universal screws? I have to go out and buy a small thin screwdriver. Indeed. I just got a general kit with a bunch of different. Oh, well, there's the mag well taken off. That wasn't even what I was trying to take off, but it came off. The day that I actually like learn how to physically mod, it's gonna be amazing. I should probably start with like a spring, or shouldn't I? Dude, those P those PVC mods for the finder, dude. Oh my god. Can can I? Hmm. Okay. Have Can you get like all these like replacement supplies and stuff from like Home Depot and stuff for these mods? Where do you even get springs then? Oh. Man, I have to do research on that? Dang. Oh god. Okay. 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 Interesting. I mean, if nothing else, I'm tearing apart this uh, hyperfire regardless. And when I learn about modding, I can put it back together myself. So just put it away for like 3 years and be like, yeah, I had to put it back together. At this at this point, if I go through this effort to like open up a blaster, I'm probably gonna mod it anyway. I believe it, dude. What? So I had this thought of like the Strife mod for like the personal Strife whenever I get around to that, because I have to open it up to paint it. Could you actually make it like? Could you force in a select fire switch? Okay. Select fire, like definitely some increased motors in there. Just make it an absolute beast. Okay. And I don't mean like regulator freaking like freaking regulator type uh select fire. I mean like 3 round burst goes like as fast as like full auto does. If I could definitely do that. But I can't wait to paint that Strife. Indeed. Well, I mean, I still want to do like what I explained, like the purple and like the gold highlights. I think that would still look really sick. For these type of things? Oh, okay. Well, there's another part that I don't know what it is that came out. This is like, I review Nerf Blaster, but I don't know how, like, heck half of them do. Oh, Faye says that he's uh, connected. You mind if he just joins right in? How do I, hang on. Yeah. Uh, add friends to DM phase. Create DM. Oh shit. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. There we go. Did it show you connected?